Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna flip through every single binder slash collect book slash anything that I think that's it I have related to K-pop, to my K-pop photo cards. So it's gonna be a long video. I hope you're all ready. I'm not. I really am not. I was not planning on filming this today, but it suddenly came out like this because I realized I don't have any other days that I can film this for the rest of the year because I have to work so much. So yes, we're doing this today and I hope I can film everything before the sun goes down, which sounds crazy because it's only like 1, but it's crazy here, okay? So let's do this. Let me grab my cheat sheet because I cannot do this on the top of my hand. Today I'm gonna show you all of my binders like I just said. I have 1 small collect book. I have 3 like bigger collect books like these 3 with 2 pockets. I have 2 A5 Beyond D binders. I have 2 A5 White Beyond D binders. I have 2 composition notebooks from Lucalab, and I have 6 A4 binders. So that's everything we're gonna go through today. I'm not gonna show you any bigger inclusions because most of the times I don't collect those and I don't really care about them that much, to be honest. So I'm just gonna show you my photo card collection. I will tell you every detail about where I get my items from in this video, and if I remember I will put them in the description down below. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with my smallest binder and then work my way up from there. So let's go. Okay, so this is my smallest binder, and this is kind of cheating because this does not hold any official photo cards, but I still wanted to show you because the binder itself is very cute. I got this one from AliExpress. I just searched on like collect books, I believe, and this was one of the ones that popped up. And I don't really have any small collections like this that I want to store like this with 1 photo card on 1 page. I don't really enjoy that, so I just put my own thank you cards in here. So at front we have this haram card. I will take it out to show you the full photo. I just thought it went well with like the color theme of the collect book. So yes, then we have like, I believe this was the first round of thank you cards that I did for like the Moo business cards. I got all of these from moo.com, and I will leave a link of that in the description as well. I really enjoy using their service because you get like photo cards sized thank you cards and it's just perfect. So these are all from the first round. And then here we start with the second round, which I'm still using right now. Oh wait. I just decided on the few biases that I like the most, and at that moment that I made the photo cards. So, and I put them on the thank you cards. So yes, and I believe yes, that's it. I have 1 photo card in the back, which is from this person. I'm not sure if you can see it. They're a mutual of mine on Instagram. I really like this one, so I just decided to keep it. So it lives at the back here. And with all of these, it's already very much filled up. I have a few more empty sleeves. So with my next round of like thank you cards, I think I need to order some more sleeves and maybe even a second collect book for my thank you cards. But we'll see it when that happens. Then next up we have these 3 collect books. These are also from AliExpress. I really enjoy these because even though like the last one, like this one, is like a very like traditional, it's not really traditional, but it's very much the way that most people like their collect books, and I like it. It's cute, but I prefer this one because it has like more clean look, and yes, I like that. So I got these from AliExpress and I have 3 of them. So we're gonna start with this one, which is my weekly collection, and I collect weekly like kind of selective. We're just gonna go into it. I haven't looked in this collect book. Like, you can definitely tell the way that it was definitely hard to open it. But I haven't looked into this collect book in months. I think the last time I actually looked into it was when I did my other updated photo card collection tour. So that's that. I don't think Weekly had their comeback after that. I think it was before that. So yes. So I have the first album. So I collect Soojin and Soen for Weekly, and I started out with collecting all of their album cards. So I have all of these. I really like the way this looks for this collection. It's perfect because for most they have like 4 cards per, like, I'm not sure if this like per version. I can't remember, but it works out perfectly. So I really enjoy that. And then for the last era there were too many cards, so I just decided to get a few of my favorites. And then at the back I have a few more cards. Do I have? Yes, these are some pre-order benefits for Soen. Some more. I have this first anniversary card. And I believe these are normal Elmo cards. This is a lucky draw, and this is from last year's season's greetings, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yes, that was it for my weekly collection. We haven't really had any music comeback. Like, they are active on Instagram and most members are active on like radio shows, I believe, but we haven't really had any new music from them since Vampire era. So I would love for them to have a comeback. Please do, let's go. Then next up we have my like purple binder, which is my Wendy binder. I still have to make a front cover for this. And I used to collect Wendy, like all of her photo cards, but I stopped because I'm not the biggest fan of her photo cards, which is fine. I just decided to keep the ones that I like the most, so I was gonna say don't ask me where they're from. You can ask me, I just don't know in this moment, but when you ask me in the comments, I will try and look it up. So you can ask me where they're from, I just don't know at this moment. So yes, I do know that these are from her solo album, and these are from like Finale, I believe. So yes, I did join a group order for, was it Birthday, their latest comeback, and I believe I'm getting 1 photo card, so I hope I can get Wendy's, and I just put it here. I really enjoy the photo cards for this era, so I might get another one. So I just have like these 2 spaces filled up, and I don't have anything else in here except for in the back, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about these. Which is probably why I still have them in here, because aespa is not in here anymore. They used to be, like Ning used to be in here, but oh well. This is like a fan-made set for one of the, I don't know what it was, but it was a very limited set, so I just have this in here. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. So yes. And then we have the last one of the collect books, and this one is kind of sad because this is my Bugaboo collect book, and if you know Bugaboo, you know that they are disbanded, and I'm really sad about that because I really enjoyed the music. It was like fresh and it was so energetic and I loved it so much. So for Bugaboo I used to collect Rainy and Jin. I still cannot say her name, but I have everything complete. So yes, and these are like the mixed pre-order benefits, and then I have these 2 thank you cards from Sofie, and that's everything for this binder. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this binder. I definitely want to keep the cards because they are too cute. I really hope that the girls will re-debut. I'm not sure if they all will, but I really hope they will. So for now I'm just gonna keep this and I'll think about whatever I'm gonna do. I'm not sure yet. So yes. So next up we're gonna do my B&D binders. I'm gonna start with the normal A5 ones. So in here I have my like soloist kind of. I'm not really sure how to explain it. At the front we have a Nayeon card from her solo debut. So it's just very cute. So we'll put that there. And then I have just 2 of each version stored here. And then the business cards and the Polaroids. Then we have Alexa. So we have her first album, or first like physical album, then the second, and then yes, and then I have another album coming in, like I believe it's coming in tomorrow, which is too late for this video, but the cards, I'm not sure how many cards there will be in the album, but I will put them after this, obviously. And then we have Chungha. So I'm pretty sure I cannot name all of these albums, so I'm just gonna show you. So yes, very cute. I would love to collect more Chungha cards, but it's just kind of impossible to collect solo artists, so that's sad. Then I have this one page for Somi here at the back. Somi, come back when? Let's go, Black Label, please. So this is kind of a random solo artist binder because I have more solo artists like from aespa in a different binder, which we'll get to later. So, but I want to have those like together, and I didn't have a place to put nayeon, so I just put her here, and I will probably put any other like solo or unit stuff after here as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's it for this binder. Then we have my second Beyond the A5 binder, and I have a wjsn unit at the front from Yeonjung and Dayoung. It's from Unnatural. Even though they're not in here, I still have it here. And then I have a front page from Rose for her solo. And then we get into the collections. This binder is pretty full, let me show you. It's pretty much filled up entirely, so I'll have to rearrange some things, but I will do that later. So first we have Ive, and for Ive I collect Gal, so I have her 3 11 cards, and then this one, I believe, MMT cards. And then we have her Starship Square cards, Whip New, and this is from the welcoming package from last year, I believe. Like for this collection I do know it, and for other collections I don't know. Like I know for that era. Let's see if I can name this era as well. So I have her 3 Love Type cards, and then the Jewel Case card. Then I know these 2 are Starship Square, and one of these is MMT, and one of these is K-Town for you. Okay, so this is MMT and this is K-Town for you. And then for Afterlike we have once again her 3 album cards, and then Jewel Case, Starship Square, and MMT and K-Town for you. I did it, at least for Gal. So that's it for my Ive Gal collection. Then we get into stayc, which I collect Zoomin. So we have her 2 So Bad cards, and her 2, no, not So Bad. It's Start to a Young Culture, which is so bad. But then we have ASAP, which I believe it is called ASAP. And then we have Stereotype, and I believe this one. Yes, this one is an Apple Music card, but it fit perfectly with the album card, so I just decided to put it in there. And these 2 are also Stereotype. And then we get into Young Love, so we have her 2 album cards. And then I know this is like the, oh, this is the AR card and this is the Jewel Case. I was like so confused for a second. Okay, and then we get into We Need Love, so I have her circle card. Her digipack is gonna go here. And then I'm not sure which version is which, but yes, these, I'm still missing this one. And then here I have her, I believe these are Mixter. So yes, for So Bad, ASAP, and these are, I believe these are both for the same era. Not sure which one. Young Love, maybe? I'm not sure. And then this one is for We Need Love. Isn't this also for... Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know. These are her pre-order cards. And I have like 1 or 2 more coming in, so they will go here. So I'm almost up to date with Stacey. Just need 1 more card. And then we have my Purple Kiss collection. I collect Swan, as you can see. And this collection is up to date. So we have her 2 album cards for the first era. And then these 2 pre-order cards. Then we have these 4 cards for Zombie era. And then we get into, what was this? Oh, Mem. Yes, this card is just too cute. And then we have these 2 like photo book cards for Geekyland. I knew it. Geekyland. And then these 2 pre-order benefits. And then we have her 4 digipack cards, which are so cute. And then I have some more pre-order benefits for her. And I have an ot5 set for the Make Star cards. So cute. And then we have my name collection. I'm still missing this one Sofie for Savage, is it? Yes, Savage. And yes, I still need to get it. It's nowhere to be found. Not for normal price anyway. Then we have the SMCU Express cards. I just have the normal Sofie and then the ID. I'm not gonna get the other one, which is like very expensive. So this is complete. And I don't have any photo cards for the latest era. I put these in my cart on like Mercari every other week and I never buy them. I don't know why. I just need to buy them. She's very like cheap on Mercari, so I can just buy this and be happy about it, and I just don't do it. So I will do that in the new year. Yes. So then we have the last collection in here, which is mimiirose, which they debuted this year, and my girly Gia is in there. So I have both of Gia's album cards and just one of Yeon's. I'm still missing this one. And at the back I have 3 IDs and then the 2 pre-order benefits. I'm not sure which shop they're from, but yes, these are adorable. So cute. And then we have this chaeyeon page and some bigger inclusions for IVE and Stacey. I don't really want to collect these, but I wasn't really sure where else to put them, so I just put them here. So yes, that's it for this binder. So now we're gonna go on to my A5 white binders. These are also from beyond, and I got these. Oh, I forgot to tell them about the other ones. Wait. I got these 2 from K-Time. I ordered them and let them be sent to my K address. And the pages I use are the Amiva pages. They are double-sided. And they fit the dragon shoot sleeves perfectly. So that's amazing. I love that. So yes, I use them for both of these. These beyond binders I also got from K-Time. I also let this be sent to my K address. And the pages are also from beyond, and they are like smaller pages, which means I had to get different sized sleeves. These are the Dragon Shield Japanese size sleeves, which means I have the same quality as the bigger ones, like the normal ones that I use for every other collections, but they're like just smaller. They fit the photo card like more like perfectly, if you get what I mean. So these are the ones that I use for my normal photo cards collections. So this is this size, and these are the ones that I use for this binder. So let's get this out of here, and I hope you can see it. There's like a bit of difference. They're a bit smaller, like thinner, but it's the same quality, which I really enjoy because these are like thick. I feel like they really protect the card very well, so love that I got those. So that's perfect for this. These pages are also double-sided. I don't use them like this, but I could if I wanted to. So in this binder I have the boys collection, and I don't think I've shown you this since I've changed this up, but I actually decided to go from 3 members to 2 members. So I'm currently collecting Jacob and Kevin, and I start collecting from Trio White onwards, but I just have these 3 Jacob cards, so I put them here at the front, and then from Trio White onwards I just collect all of the cards. Everywhere there's not like a filler, I have that card on the way. I think it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, but like I said, I didn't have any other time to film this, so we have to roll with this. For most of this I have Jacob complete, and well, for Trio White I have everything complete, but right now I'm just missing some Kevin cards. So yes, and this was already complete. And then we have Maverick. And these are just 3 random pre-order benefits, and then the 3 units, which is perfect because they have units together. So yes. And then we have the latest era, which is Be Aware, and I really need to work on this. But the boys is a slower collection for me. It's like a low priority. So this is kind of sad, but I will work on this. these cards, like this concept, the best. So yes, these are like these special cards, so I don't really want to collect these for both of my biases, so I put them here. And this is a Polaroid that only a friend of mine, like my best bro on Instagram, made for me. So for like the boys concert, we went to that together, so I just put it here because it's the cutest thing ever. I wish I could put it on the front, but there's no pocket on the front, so okay. And I do know that I have like 2 lucky draws, like Halloween lucky draws on the way for Jacob, so I need to find a place for that. Probably just here on the back. And then we have the ot5 set for the boys concert. I just put them in here like this. Then I just have some empty pages. That's it for this binder. Then we have my second A5 white binder. This is the exact same as the last one, and I use the same stuff for in here. So we're gonna get started. This is like my girl group binder for like the A5 white binders. I have 3 groups in here, and like I say every time, I really want to make like fun covers, but I just still haven't had the time. So let's make that a goal for the next year. We're starting with nmixx. For nmixx, I collect my top 3, which is Lily, Haewon, and Soyeon. Not in that order. I don't really have an order, which is why I collect all 3 of them. So yes, this is the first era Admire, which is complete. I decided to not collect the blind package because that's very expensive, and I prefer these photo cards over the other ones. So I might go back and collect maybe the photo cards and the lenticulars, but I'm not really sure yet. I'm fine with having this for now. Then we get into Endorf, which is Dice era. I love Dice so much. So once again, my top 3. This is very close to being completed, and I really would love to complete it soon. But I'm not really trading right now, so I hope I can find some trades in the new year. So these are pre-order benefits, by the way, and just like both of these, and just like this, also pre-order benefits. And then I have a page in here for the Christmas pre-order benefits. There are 2 sets, and I have both of them on the way. So that was it for the nmixx section, and then we get into lesserafim. For lesserafim, I'm currently collecting Sakura, Yeonjin, and Eunjae. That is for the first era. I just have Sakura complete, so yes. And then for the second era, Anti-Fragile, these are the only cards that I have because these were pulls for my own copy. So I have the first version here, the second version, and then the third version. And then for the other things, I don't have any cards because I joined group orders for that. So I'm still waiting on those, and I just put the envelopes over here. So yes. Then we have my Loona collection, and for Loona I currently collect Yeonjin. I have an almost complete Yeonjin collection. I'm just missing a few cards, which one of them is the other Yeonjin and Hustle card. And I'm not gonna get that one because this is like the perfect setup right now, so I really enjoy this. So this is her solo album, and there are a tennis card, Yeonjin and Hustle, and then Loona and Yeonjin. Then I'm not sure about this because I always mix up these cards. We have multiply, multiply. I know this is hash, I believe, but multiply, multiply, plus, plus. I'm not sure. These 2 are replicas because these are very expensive, and I don't really need the real cards, so I'm happy with just having the replicas. So yes, and then we have the hash MMT card here on the back. And then we get into, is it Midnight Era? I believe it is. So we have A version, B version, C version, and D version. So this is complete. Then we have End Era, which is once again A, B, C, and D. I'm never gonna get Bear Jin, which I've accepted my fate. So for now, for me, this is complete. And then we get into Flip That Era. So I believe this is also A, B, and C, and D. So we have A, B, C, and D, which is almost complete. We have her AR cards and 2 pre-order benefits and her like 2 stickers. And I believe that's it. Also some empty pages for here. And that was it for this binder. We're gonna go on to the next binder. So my next two binders are gonna be these two composition notebooks. I got this from Lucalab, which is located in Korea. These were sent to my K address, and then they were sent to me, which saved me on shipping, so that's amazing. I'm not really sure if you can get them any other way, other than getting them from Korea. So you can buy the glitter cover on the Lucalab website as well, so I did for both of them. And in here I have the Amifa pages with the dragon shield sleeves, and I believe these are Ultra Pro, but I'm not sure. So yes, that's everything for like supplies. So we're gonna start with this one. So both of these, this one and the blue one, is 17 related. So for 17 I collect Dino, and I have a almost completed Dino Korean album collection. So we're gonna get started. So this is the first page. I'm not gonna say the album names because honestly I'm gonna fuck it up, and they have quite some eras already, so I'm just gonna show you. So everything up to Face the Sun is complete, which honestly I never thought I would be able to do that. So this is insane because Dino actually started out as like a casual collection for me, like the boyz is right now, so like a smaller, slower growing collection. And now he's actually my male ult, so here we are, which is also why his collection is has grown so much. So yes, and here's where it gets like not complete. So I have one of these on the way. And then still need to find these two cards and the other, what's what's called, shadow card. And this is the last card that I'm missing for Sector 17. And then I have the sticker here. So yes, that is my Dino Korean album collection. Well, let's get into the blue binder. So here we have my blue binder, which is a lot less filled up than the pink binder is. So in here we have my Japanese card and some other extra cards. So I do need to work on my Japanese Dino collection. I have a few cards but not a lot, so yes, I would like to do that in the new year. And I still haven't worked on the latest Japanese comeback. I still need to look for the cards. I'm gonna do that on Mokari. And then I just have these two pre-order benefits for Sector 17. I'm planning on collecting like 1 4-pocket per era, so this is the start for Sector 17. And then here I have like hidden at the back, I have 4 DK cards. This is his carrot version set for, I believe, Face the Sun. It's just too cute. I had to buy it. So yes, that's there. And that's it for this binder. And that was it for my A5 binder. So now we're gonna go into the bigger binders. So for my bigger binders, I don't think I use one specific brand of these bigger white binders. I just search for a white binder on Amazon, and then I see if I like the way it looks and if it's like in the price range that I want it to. So these aren't really from any specific brand, like they are. Like this one is from this one, but the others are from different ones, I believe. So yes. And for this collection, I use the Ultra Pro pages, and I will show you that in a second. So in here I have my Twice collection. This is a thinner binder, and Twice fits in here perfectly. The A4 like 1-pocket pages I get from my work. I just buy them there. It's like a supermarket, so it's nothing really special. And the pages that I use are the Ultra Pro pages. These are the silver ones, but I believe I also have some platinum ones, but I'm not sure. But yes, these are the ones that I used before I got the Amazon Japan pages, which we'll get to later. But these are fine for my Twice collection. So for Twice, I collect Zoe, which is funny because she's not here. But I collect Zoe. And for some eras, for most eras, I collect an ot9 set. So for The Story Begins, I collect this ot9 set. And I didn't collect the baby cards. And then for Twice Coasterling 1, yes, I collect this ot9 set. I am never gonna get this card. I just know. I've actually been thinking about getting rid of this ot9 set. just selling it and keeping Tsui, but I haven't decided yet. So yes, and for Signal I collected this set. And here we have a page for Tsui's photo card. So we have page 2, and then Twice Goes to Lane. This is Twice Goes to Lane 1, and then 2. I have a yellow card on the way, and Signal. Then we have Twice-tagram complete and Marianne's Happy complete. So except for this card, Tsui is complete for like the older eras before like What Is Love. So that's nice. Then we get into What Is Love. I collected the pajama set as one of the ot9 sets and the leather set. And I also decided to get the scratch cards. So yes, which does mean that I have like one filler in the middle, but that's fine. So for What Is Love, I'm still missing 4 cards, but I also have these 4, which I decided on collecting Tsui maybe 2 months ago now, 2.5 months. So my progress for this collection is pretty good. I'm okay with it. So for Summer Nights, I've had these 2 sets completed for so long. I have the Tim border set and the glitter border set. And then I have 4 cards for Tsui. And then for Yes or Yes, I have this ot9 set and these cards for Tsui. And then I just have 2 cards for the Year of Yes. And for Fantasy, I have this Rose set as the ot9 set, and I'm just missing 1 card, which is obviously the Ring Pop card. And I hope I can trade one of my other members' Ring Pop cards for Tsui's, so this could be complete. Would be nice. Then for Feel Special, we have the colored Polaroid set and this like gold border set. And then I just have these 4 cards. And then I have more and more complete. They had 9 cards per member, so this fits on 1 page perfectly, so no ot9 set. And then for Eyes Wide Open, I collected this one, as well as this flower one. And then I'm just missing these 2 cards for Eyes Wide Open. And then I have Taste of Love complete because I used to collect ot9 for this era. I had ot9 complete. I decided to get rid of all of the other members and just have Tsui. Then for Formula of Love, I have this scratch card ot9 set. And then I have my Tsui page. I'm just missing these 2 cards, so pretty okay. And then we have the latest era between 1 and 2, which is completed. So it's not going too bad. I'm very much pleased with the progress that I have. So yes, this is not gonna be the same as like my earlier Twice collection, where it was a very much main priority collection for me. I think now this collection is like a medium priority. I don't really think I'm gonna be looking for these cards. I'm just gonna put up my cards on my page, and with Twice it's very easy because almost everyone collects Twice, so you will get people asking you to trade even though you're not looking for trades yourself. So I think I'm just gonna do that for Twice. So that's it for my Twice collection. So I forgot that I wanted to do this binder after my 2 other Dino binders, but oh well. This is my Dino non-album binder. This is the same kind of binder as my Twice binder that I just showed. So it's the same brand and I use the same kind of pages. So the Ultra Pro silver ones. And in here I have some select Dino non-album. I don't collect every single thing for him. I just collect whatever I want to, whatever I like, because 17 has been around for so long. So they have a lot of non-album stuff, so I would go crazy if I would try and collect everything right now. So I'm just taking it slowly, just one thing at a time. So here we have the Season's Greetings. I'm still missing this one, and I joined a group order for this year's Season's Greetings. And these are the fan kit cards. And this is the Social Club photo book set. And then we have the icon. I have this set for like, I believe there are multiple versions of the icon this year. So I believe I have like a mini photo book thingy on the way. I'm not sure what's called, but I have one thing on the way. Yes. And this is a concert set. Let me check. The 2020 Japan Dome Tour. Yes. And these are the unit cards. And this is the set for the incomplete tour. It wasn't really a tour. I believe it was a concert, just online concert. Then we have the training cards for the Power of Love concert. Yeah, I believe this was like an online concert. And then this is for Be the Sun, which was a tour. So yes, they did not come to Europe. I'm still salty about that. Okay, and then we have the HMVs, which I just have a few here. Most of the times these come in sets that I buy on Mercari, so I just add them here. And then we have DVD photo cards. So yes, this is going better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm lucky in a way that Dino is very cheap on Mercari, so I can find these for a very reasonable prices. So yes, I have an empty page. I don't know why. And then these are like my random pages. I have 2 of them. And for most of these, they come in sets like this. There's an entire set of these. And these are from trading card sets. And yes, just like these. And this is from In the Soup. I'm not yet ready to collect those sets or those eras or that kind of stuff, so I just put them on here, and once I do want to collect those sets, I will get them from this page and put them on their own page. So for now they all just live on here. And then I have some bigger inclusions. These are from the icon sets, and I have one on the back, and this is the same postcard and some random Power of Love stuff. And then I believe these are like tour thingies, not sure. And it's from a Japanese release. I cannot think of the name, but yes, I cannot think of it, but that's fine. So that's my little Dino non-album collection. Yes. So next up we have my IS1 / post IS1 binder, and this is a bigger binder than the other 2 that I just showed. This is from this brand. And yes, in here I do use the same Ultra Pro pages. I have this in order of their debut, so we're gonna start with eunbi, and I have her stuff for her debut. I just have 2 album cards, and then these are like 5, maybe Makestar, I'm not sure. I don't think it was Makestar, but these are pre-order cards. So this is for her first album, and then this is for her second album. I believe these 2 and these 2 are pre-order cards, and then these 4 are album cards. And then for her latest album, I just have all album cards. Some of these are from the normal photo book edition, and a few of those are from the Polka, the smaller album. I'm not sure which is from where, so I just have it set up like this because I don't like it this way. So that was my eunbi section. Next up we have Yuri. So for Yuri we have 2 pages for her debut, like this. And then for her first comeback I have this full page. And then this for her latest comeback I have these 2 on the way. This page will be complete. For these IS1 like solo artists, I don't really collect specific photo cards. I just collect their albums, and I keep my pools. So like this, like you've noticed, I just have 1 page per, or for this 2 pages per era, and I really enjoy it this way. So next up we have Yena, and I do the same with Yena. So this is for her first album, for her debut. And then I have this a full page because this is just too cute. And then the pre-order benefits for her first album. And then for the second album I just bought 1 set of albums, because with her first album I was still convinced that I wanted to collect all of her cards, but I'm so happy that I dropped that because that was a lot. So this is just the way I'm gonna do it. So that was it for Yena. And then we have Chaeyeon, which was the last one to make her debut with Hush Rush. And I have 2, I believe that's influencer, and then 2 vampire cards, and then 2 kid cards, and I believe this one is the first press one, but don't quote me on that. Yes. And that was it for the post IS1 section. Now we're gonna get into the IS1 section. So first we have her album cards. So I collect Yena. I collected because it's complete. I collected Yena for wjsn. I collected a lot of people in wjsn before, and then I dropped them and I picked them up again. But now I have Yena's full album cards collection. So I just gonna do it like this. And then I have this ot5 set. I just had to keep this because it's so cute. I love to have like a memory of like the all of the girls. So yes. And then we have my non-album Yena section. There was a time where I wanted to collect all of her non-album stuff. I was like halfway there, kinda, but right now I don't really feel the need to collect it anymore. So this is what I have. These are her Japanese trading cards. And this is for, I believe, like, yes, the online concert. These are also Japanese trading cards, and these for the concerts. And then I have one Eugene here on the back. And these are her kino cards. And two on the back. And these are more non-album stuff. Why is this like this? And this is her non-album for like her solo stuff. So I was still thinking about collecting her non-album stuff when this came out. So that's why I have this. But I don't really want to get any more of her stuff. This is her season greetings for last year. And I'm not getting her season greetings for this year. So yes. That's it for this binder. So next up we have my miscellaneous groups binder, which I think I can just call my go group binder because there are just go groups in here. This is one of my bigger binders, which means like this, it has like this click system, which I adore. I love this so much, but it's very big. So it's for like bigger collections or like a lot of collections only, and not for like smaller things. But I really like this, and it's from this brand. I hope you can see that. It's like lights. It's the same as the last one. So yes, I have this photo card holder, and in here I have my bestie, which is Mina. This is Sofie's cat. I always have to mention Sofie because I just have to. It's a tradition of mine. Like in every video I have to name her. So here it is. Sofie is heel nice here on YouTube, so please check her out. So I just had to put it here because that's the cutest thing ever. Oh, this is by this person, by the way. They have the best pins and also the best photo card holders. So cute. I believe they're also making collect books, so please check them out. And these pages are the same, like I said. I get them from my work. But then the pocket pages I use are the Amazon Japan pages. I get these through my proxy, like my Japanese proxy. So that's one way to get them. The pockets are like a bit wide, so with a dragon shield sleeves the cards do kind of like wiggle around, but I don't mind it. I really like the clean look it has, so that's why I use them. I have the groups in here like in alphabetical order, so we start with Billlie, and for Billlie I collect my top 3, which is Suha, Suyeon and Haram, with Haram being my main bias. So for the first era, these are their 3 cards, so that's complete. For Snowy Night, I decided to collect just Haram, and I have just 3 out of her like 5 solo cards. And I was thinking about maybe getting her 2 units, but I didn't start with this until like maybe 3 months ago, so it's not a big priority. But I would love to have this finished. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. I wanted to make the like fillers for in here, so they actually stay in place. I forgot about that. Oh well. I'm not surprised that I did, actually. So for the Collective Soul and Unconscious, part 1, it does not say. I'm not sure, but for that album, I also collected my top 3, so I have this complete. I'm just waiting on 1 card. So we have 2 out of the 4 photo card sets, and then the ID cards. And then here we have the other 2 photo card sets, and then 1 of the Polaroid sets. And here we have the other 3 Polaroid sets, and I'm missing this like Suba pajama one, but it's on the way. It's supposed to come in tomorrow, but I will store it in the new year, so yes. Then we have Blackpink Su era, which I have completed for my top 3. This worked out perfectly. We had 6 cards in total, so yes. And then we have Village of Perception chapter 2, which is Ring My Bell. I have this completed. I actually just completed it before this video, so that's insane. So we have the first version, the second version, and then the last version. And I collected this ot5 set for the Polaroids, and I have the 2 ot5 Polaroids in the corners. So my Billlie album collection is complete because technically the Snowy Night cards are not from an album, so I'm calling it complete. Then we get into my Haram pre-order section. So I started this at like the end of Blackpink Su era, so I only have 2 cards for the first era and then a few for the second one, and then some more for Blackpink Su. And these are like the 4 merch cards. And then we get into Ring My Bell era, and this is where I joined a fixed spot group order. So I'm not gonna tell you where everything is from because there's a lot of stuff here, and honestly I cannot remember. So yes, so this is the first page, the second page, and then we have the third page, and then the fourth page isn't filled up yet because I'm still waiting for these cards, but I do have them all on the way. So please, Mystic Story, don't release any more pre-order benefits for Billlie for this era because it's long gone and this fits perfectly for me. So also I don't have every single pre-order benefit. I am missing a few at the beginning, but that's fine. I have 4 full pages of pre-order benefits, so I'm okay with what I have. So that's it for Billlie. Next up we have Blackpink. And for Blackpink, I collect rosés. So I have her 4 Square Up photo cards and then her 4 Kill This Love photo cards. And I got this, the album like photo book card as a freebie from a friend of mine. So I just put them here because I don't really collect rosé non-album stuff. But it's a nice filler. Then we have 2 of her 4 How You Like That cards. And like I say every time, I'm not looking for the other 2. This is complete in my opinion, so yes. And then I have her 5 the album photo cards, so that is completed. And then we have her solo stuff, which I have all 9 of the photo cards in here. And then we get from her solo to Born Pink. So these are the 3 pre-order benefits that I got, which came in a set by the way. So I have those 3. Then this is her digipack card for Born Pink. This is the pre-order card for Born Pink, and these are the 3 pre-order cards for the photo book. These are all 4 from Chaeyeon for you, and these are my pulls for the actual photo book. I have decided to just leave it at this and don't collect the other selfie as well. I really like this setup. So we have the black, pink and gray version, so with the selfie in the middle, of course. So yes, that was it for my Blackpink collection. Next up we have my wjsn collection, and in this binder they go as Cosmic Girls, which is why they are after Blackpink. So for wjsn I collect Yoram, Dayoung and Yeonjung. Don't ask me who my bias actually is because I cannot choose. And for this first era I collected Subin instead of Yeonjung because she wasn't there. So yes, I really enjoy collecting wjsn. Their cards aren't too hard to find. Even the older eras are pretty okay. Like, you can find them for reasonable prices. At least I can find Yeonjung and Dayoung. Yoram sometimes can be like a problem, but you just have to keep looking. And yes, so I just need one Would You Stay card and I'm complete. And Neverland is already complete. For most of these eras, like I believe these are all just have 3 cards, like one Yeorum card for the black version, one Yeorum card for the blue version, and one for the purple version. But for Neverland and like onwards, they have 2 cards per member per version. So there's another Yeorum card like this one that looks a lot like this one, but it's like slightly different. But I decided to just collect 1 photo card per member per version like I have here. So this is for me completed. And I do the same with Unnatural. But I did not do the same with Sequence because I was just so excited to finally experience a comeback with wjsn that I just collected everything. So these are the 2 like normal album photo cards, and then these are the jewel case cards. And then these are the other 2 normal album photo cards, and these are the chaeyeon View pre-order cards. And there are 2 different versions for the concepts, and they split the group in half with the 2 versions. So Yeorum and Yeonjung are in the same concept, and then Dayoung is in a different one, which you can also see at the back. So it works out perfectly for me because Dayoung is the odd one out and she is in the middle, so it works out perfectly. And then I decided to collect an ot10 set, like ot10. These are like the other 7 members that I don't collect. So I just really enjoy wjsn and their music, so I just had to. So this normal album cards, and then I ended up with also an ot10 set for the chaeyeon View pre-order cards, so I just kept these in here as well. Then I have my unit page, which I collect just 1 unit per member per era. So this is for Neverland, Unnatural, and for Sequence. So if for the next era they have more units, I will just start another page. And then for wjsn Chocomi, the unit, I collect Yeorum and Dayoung because those are my 2 biases. And for the first, like the debut album, I'm not doing pretty well. I have Dayoung complete, so that's something. And I believe I have this Yeorum coming in. They're gonna send it out in, when was it? January. So I'm gonna switch this sleeve, otherwise I will forget. So that's some progress. So yes, but then for Super Yoppers, I am almost complete. I'm just missing this unit. I'm not sure if I have it on the way. I might. I'm not sure, but otherwise I just need 1 card. So yes, and I would love for them to have a comeback, please. And I just have ot4 for the whatever this is for these cards. I am thinking actually on collecting ot4 for Chocomi again. I used to do that because I just love all 4 girls. Like Subin is my 4th bias, and I think she actually is tied with Loona for the 4th bias spot. So I would love to do that. And just like that, I would also love to collect wjsn the Black. I still haven't got any album of them. Like they only have 1 album. I would love a comeback from them as well, like Starship, please. But I'm not sure who I would collect. Maybe like Unso or Exy, or maybe also ot4. Maybe that will be like something to think about in the new year. But for now, this is my wjsn collection. The next up we have my Kep1er collection, and for Kep1er I collect Youngun, and I have their first album here, which is First Impact. I have the 2 album cards per version here, and then 1 pre-order benefit over there. And then I have ot9 baby cards. Like this is what I meant for the billlie IDs. I would like to make them for them as well. I did not make these, by the way. A friend of mine did, and she doesn't want to share them with anyone else, so please don't ask me about it. So yes, then we have Dublast era. I have this complete. These are just the album cards. And then we have Troubleshooter era, which obviously I do not have complete, and I also don't have any fillers in here. I don't know why. Let's put them in very quickly. I really should have prepared for this video, but I did not. I wasn't even planning on filming today, like I said. So I have these 2, like I have this version complete, as you can see, and this is the digipack card, I believe. Yes. And then I still need those 2 cards for those 2 versions, and this is either Mixstar or chaeyeon View. It doesn't say. Like one of these is Mixstar and the other one is K-drama view. So this is like the same setup as I had for the first album. So yes. And then I have some other pre-order benefits because I just love them so much. And these are non-album cards. I'm still waiting for these. And this is her ID card from Troubleshooter, and then I also have the 3 circle cards from Troubleshooter here at the bottom. And this is the ot9 fan-made set that I made for my group order for Dublest era. And here is the ot9 card. So yes, that was it for my Kepler collection. I can always tell when I'm like done filming because I get less excited about talking about my collections, but I really need to keep being excited because I have 2 more photocard binders after this. So let's get going. So next up we have my newjeans collection, and here I have like 3 ot5 sets. I know 2 of these sets are from the viviz version and 1 of them is from the back version. I think these are from the back version, but don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. And then here I have Heyeon's set, and yes, that's everything I have for newjeans. The last collection I have in here is Simbi from VVG, and I have her mimiirose collection complete, and I'm still working on her second album. I have a few cards on the way, and I'm thinking about just collecting like 1 full 9 pocket page for that. I haven't decided on it, but I have a few cards on the way, so that's nice. And then we have like my mini Sofie collection. So these are all photo cards of Sofie's cat, Mina, and then these are all of her like thank you cards. So here are some more thank you cards. And these are some freebies she gave me, so I just put them here at the back. And these are the thank you cards that I got from Melanie, which is J to the Amen here on YouTube. I just love these so much, so I had to put them here as well. So that was it for my miscellaneous group binders. So now we have just 2 binders left, which are both for the same group. And if you know me, you already know which group that is. So I'll be back in a second with those binders. So if you guessed itzy for the last group, you are correct. If you guessed everything else, you obviously are not correct. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Chloe. I ult itzy. So that's why this is like a bigger binder, like the one I have for my miscellaneous groups binder, like the last one. So this also has like this clicky thingy, and it's very, very big. So very nice. I loved it a lot. And I made this front cover myself, and I really want to make another one with like the Checkmate albums, but I still have not had the time to do that, just like everything else I want to do. So yes, so this is from Crazy in Love era. So for itzy I collect ot5 album cards, and for Japanese releases I just collect Ryujin, and for pre-order benefits I collect just Ryujin as well. So this binder is filled up so much. Like I said, I have 2 itzy binders, so in here is just the album stuff plus like Korean and Japanese, plus a pre-order benefit, and then the other album there is non-album stuff, but we'll get to that after this. So first we're gonna get through the album stuff. So for this collection I also used the Amazon Japan 9 pocket pages. So I have ot5 Dala completed for the Polaroids, and then here it starts with It's Icy, and I have these 3 stickers from Ryujin here on the side. And then we have the other 3 sets from It's Icy. Everything is up to date up until the latest comeback, which is Cheshire. I have those albums, inclusions, stuff waiting to be sent out at the K address, so that's why I don't have them yet. So next up we have It's Me, which is completed like I just said. And then we have the It's Me unit cards. I also collect all of the unit cards. I might be the only person on this planet that actually likes unit cards. Sometimes it seems like that. So I really enjoy them. Then we have Not Shy. And we have the Not Shy unit cards, which this might be my favorite itzy photo card. Like, just This was my favorite outfit in the music video, and I'm still so sad that we didn't get a like normal photo card for it, but we have this, so that's nice. And then we have Guess Who. And like these three sets, and these are like the normal album cards, these are like the hidden cards, and then we have the limited set, which you got in every limited album, and these were the random cards you got. You got 1 or 2, I believe, per album. I can't remember how many, but then we got Crazy in Love. We have the first 3 sets over here. That's the thing with like these pages, these photo cards can slip out very quickly. So yes, then we have the second page for Crazy in Love, and then we have the, what's this, like special edition, I believe, and also the Polaroids on at the top. These do not fit in like the Ultra Pro pages, but they do fit in these Amazon Japan pages. So these are the other 2 sets plus the other Polaroid set. And then we get into Checkmate, which is, like I said, complete. I put the, like, in every album you got the lyrics booklet thingy, and I just cut it up and used them as fillers, which I really, really like. So here we have the other 2 sets for the normal photo book versions, plus the limited edition photo cards. And then here we have the units from the special edition. So we have the royal concept at the top, and then like the, I don't know how to call this, the green concept at the bottom. These are like the tags and stickers that you got. I'm not sure if it's a sticker, but the tags that you got in the album. And for the Make Store fan call, I decided to get an ot5 set, so I put that in the middle. And this is all set up for the latest comeback. Just, this is insane, like actually insane. Okay, then we have Japanese releases. So at the top we have it's Itzy, which I just have 2 cards for. I'm missing 4. And then we have Voltage, and I'm just missing 1 card. And it's the same with blah blah blah. I'm just missing this card. There are 7 cards for the latest Japanese release. I decided to not collect one of them because I don't really like that card. Like, there are 7, including the Tower Records card, which is this one. And I also collected the Tower Records cards for the other 2 eras, so I really wanted to have it for this one as well, so that's why. So just missing this one. And here I have 2 of the like Japanese event Polaroids, I believe. Yes, I don't know why they did that, but I have them. Then we get into the pre-order benefits section. So like I said, I just collect Rujin. And then on the first page, I already have to explain something. This is not a pre-order benefit. This is something that you got when you bought the light ring case. I don't have the case, so I just bought Rujins. And then these are all from Not Shy, I believe. Yes. So I just have 4 photo cards here. And then we get into Guess Who. I have 10 pre-order benefits in total, so I have 5. Oh no, I have 11. I got another one. I have 11 in total, so there's 5 on this page, which is almost all with the same outfit except for this one, but it's still a white outfit, so okay. And then we have the other 6 on here. Then we have the ot5 US exclusive photo card set for Crazy in Love. I paid way too much for this set, by the way. It's fine. It's done. Then we get into the Crazy in Love pre-order benefits. So I have no clue where most of these are from. So let's just flip through them. I sorted these by like concept, by the way, not in order they came out. So those are the 3 pages for that. And then I have 2 postcards. I believe this is a Target postcard. This might be from Soundwave, I think. Not sure. And then we get into Checkmate. So these are in order of release, I believe. I still want to reorganize this and do them the way I did with Crazy in Love. But for that I have to wait until I have all of the cards on hand, and I don't think that I do at this moment, but honestly I'm not sure because I hosted a few group orders myself, and those cards I all have already in here, but I also joined a few group orders by others, and some of those are just so messed up, and one of the group order managers just doesn't respond anymore, and it's amazing. So this is the second page, and then the third page. These are all on the way from the same person, and these take some time because they are like, these are like Chinese period benefits, and these are from the US, so I get that those I get, but the other ones I do not. But oh well. I do know that these are all sound wave cards, so that's cute. And then I have a random empty page. I still don't know why, I just keep it in here just in case. And then I have the limited edition postcards. This came in the limited version of the album. I have the signed postcards from Rujin. I believe this was like a Target thing, or maybe like from the Itzy shop. Could be that. And then I have this one, and I have one on the back. One of these is from Yes24, and the other one is from Aladdin. Or Aladdin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes. So I'm not sure which one is from which store. So okay. And then I have my like fan-made set for the group orders that I did. I just like to keep these for myself. And then I've set up for all of the, almost all of the pre-order benefits for Cheshire. And this time I was able to host my own group orders for all of the Korean sites. So that's what I'm doing. And this morning they released Ripmew 4, which is going to go right here. So right now we have 3 full pages of Korean store benefit cards, and we started the 4th one. And I might, like a friend of mine, the one that is hosting group orders for the these Chinese pre-order benefits, might host group orders again for the Chinese pre-order benefits for this era. So I will probably join that. And I don't think itzy is done with releasing, or JYP is done with releasing fan calls right now, so this will fill up more. I am convinced it will. So that is it for my itzy album binder. So we're gonna go on to the last binder of today, which is my itzy non-album binder. So here we have my itzy non-album binder, and I also made this cover page from Crazy in Love album. So yes, and then this is kind of organized, but also kind of not. So yes, this is from the 2nd generation misc kit. I just like to have this at the front. And then this is from a fan-made project. I just really liked it, so I put it there. And then the first thing we have here is my ot5 light ring set. I got the light ring myself, and it came with this set, so I just kept it. And then this is an ot5 set from a magazine that I got. I got the magazine just for the cover because itzy is on the cover, but I didn't realize this would come with it, and so I just took it out and put it in here. And then we have some like collaboration cards. So we have 3 of the Maybelline cards. I believe there are a few more, but I just have these 3. And then I have these cards for the Ultra Milk collaboration. So I have 2 of the solo ones, and then some units and a group card. So yes, this is complete for me. And then these are the photo cards for this fan-made project. I just put them in here. I'm gonna probably make a separate section for fan-made stuff, and I'm gonna put my my own sets in there as well. But I just put this here right now. Then we have the No Bad Days section, and I got the January box for myself, and after that I did not. So for January until I believe June, I just have these selfies. I got them through resale. I just bought them from other people. And then starting from August, I believe. Doesn't say, no, I believe this was August. Starting from August, I got these selfies plus the Polaroids because I did a group order for the subscription. So I have that completed. And because no one claimed Leah in my group order, I decided to keep her card. So she's living here as well. And that was it for my No Bad Days section. Then I have the Mitzi Kids cards. So this is the first generation. The photo cards. Then the tickets. And the postcards. And then here we have the ID cards from the second generation. And here we have the photo cards. Yes, and then we get into trading card sets and other merch items. So this is from the Codename Secret Itzy stuff, which is a series they did on YouTube. I really enjoyed watching it. So this is complete. I have the full Rujin set plus 2 Leah Polaroids. And then here we have the trading cards, which is completed. I collected ot5 for this. And then here we have the playing cards, which was just a pack full of actual playing cards. I just took out the cards where there was a picture of them on there, so yes. Then next up we have the merch for their season's greetings plus the season's greetings themselves. So these are the 4 Polaroids you got when you bought certain items, and these were the 2 benefit cards you get if you bought anything above like a certain amount of money. Then we start with the trading cards plus the actual sets from the season's greetings. So this set at the top and this set at the bottom are the season's greetings set, and then all of the other cards are the trading card sets. And this is far from being complete because I can't find these cards anywhere. This is just a disaster. So yes, that's amazing. And then we have a section. I still have to put a divider here, but still have not. Then we have the section for their first World Tour merch and photo cards and stuff. So these are 3 of the photo cards you could get with if you bought certain items. And I believe this is a benefit if you bought a certain amount of money. There are more cards. I still have to look for them. Didn't think about it until now, to be honest, which does not surprise me. But okay. Then we have the trading cards for these as well, which is also not going too well. But these you can find online, but I just haven't looked for them. So I have ot5 for these as well, but I'm considering for all of my trading card sets to drop the other 4 members and just keep Rujin. Because I feel like this is just too much at this moment, because I collect, like you've just seen in this video, I collect a lot of people. So I might do that. But for now, this is that collection. And then I also have the bigger inclusions here. And the stickers on the back. And this is one of the things, like here, this is where one of the photo cards was in. And this was in the actual thingy. And with that, I've just shown you my entire photo card collection, and I've been talking for an hour and a half, and I'm freaking tired as fuck. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I also really hope you had an amazing year, because it's already the end of the year. It's the end of 2022, and we're about to start 2023, which is very, very daunting to me, to be honest. But that's fine. We're gonna survive another year, y'all. We can do it. We survived this year. We're gonna do it again next year. I can feel it. We're gonna do this. I hope that in this year you reached your goals, the things you wanted to do, both K-pop wise, but also like personal things. I really wish you all the best. So I hope you had an amazing year. And I don't have anything else to say, because at this point I'm just rambling on, because I've been talking for so long and I'm not used to it. So you would think that I will be used to it by now by filming all of these videos, but I'm not. So that was it for this video. I really hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you next time, which will probably be next year if I put this video up when I want it to. So see you next year. Bye.